So we started in Mount Pleasant and then we made our way to Traverse City where we stopped at a little donut shop called Peace, Love, and Little Donuts. We bought a dozen and a couple flavors we got were the Elvis, Dirt, and Heath, Wind, and Fire. After having a donut, we made our way to the Sleeping Bear Dunes Visitor Center, and for obvious reasons, they were closed. So we got a map of the park and then quickly made our way to North Bar Lake. On our way there, you can see it started to sprinkle a little bit, which got us kind of worried, but thankfully it never started pouring, so we were able to finish our whole day. Once we got to the North Bar Lake, you could see there's a little bit of path that we had to walk down, but there was some nice color left over. After a short walk to the actual North Bar Lake, you can see it's a small, kind of quiet lake that really just drains into Lake Michigan. And you can see the sand dune in the background. After you walk around the lake, you'll get to the sand dune, and after a short climb up through it, you will eventually get to Lake Michigan. But there is a great view when you get to the top, and we actually saw a rainbow, so it must have been meant to be for us to go today. There was also a bunch of fall color when you got to the top that looks really cool. Probably not as good on video, but it still looks kind of cool. And then it was just a really cold and windy day too, so once we got to Lake Michigan, we didn't stick around too long because it's November. It was cold and windy. So we walked a little ways. We got to the opening where the Bar Lake drains into Lake Michigan, and then we quickly got out of there. After we finished at Lake Michigan, we went to another part of the beach just a couple miles down the road, and to me it looks like it's a whole different place with that giant sand dune in the background. And then there's also a little lighthouse there that you couldn't enter, but it's there. We didn't end up staying there very long either because it was cold and windy, so we quickly left and went to a little business called The Grocer's Daughter, which is a chocolate shop, and we bought a couple of handmade truffles. We got a blueberry lemonade truffle, a Snickers truffle, caramel chew, and a peanut butter cup. And then to end our day, we went to a little pub in the town of Empire. I got a bacon cheeseburger, and my mom got a blue cheeseburger. And then we finished the day by driving through the little town of Empire. Then we went home.